Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my new catalog launch week, my series of videos to lead up to the new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog, the 2025-2026 annual catalog. My name is Jen Bach. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and the owner and designer of By the Shore Stamping, and I'm excited to be back with you for day 3 of our video series. Today I'm featuring another suite, and actually today and tomorrow Stampin' Up! Is doing a 2-day special sale. It's not really a sale, actually. It's more of some added perks in honor of National Scrapbooking Day tomorrow, May 3rd. So for the 2 days, if you can't order all of this brand new stuff yet, but if you still have some things like cardstock that's going up in price or some basic supplies, things like that that you need, for these 2 days, Stampin' Up! Is offering 20% Stampin' rewards instead of 10. So typically with the new rewards program, you earn 10% back on every order. So if you spent at least $20 or more, you get 10% back in rewards. So $20, you get $2. But for the National Scrapbooking Day sale or promotion, they're doing 20%. So you get $4 back on a $20 order. So if you spend $50 instead of $5, you're going to get 10. So this is just for May 2nd and May 3rd in honor of National Scrapbooking Day. So maybe you can grab some scrapbooking workshop kits. We have several of those that are beautiful that are already available. You could grab whatever you want, honestly. It's not just on scrapbooking and supplies. You can order whatever you want. So I wanted to let you know that right up front. And today I'm going to feature a suite that actually has in the new catalog. Again, I know you can't order them yet, unfortunately. But the new catalog has a scrapbooking workshop kit that coordinates with this product that I'm going to show you today. And actually, this product that I'm showing you today, it's called the Sips and Celebration Suite, I think. I should have looked that up. I don't remember the name exactly. But it's an online exclusive, so it's not necessarily... It's not in the new catalog, not necessarily. It's just not. It's not in the new catalog, but it's going to be one of the new online exclusives that launches on May 6th when the new catalog goes live as well. So you're going to get brand new online exclusive items, and you're going to get brand new catalog items that release on May 6th. So let me go ahead and show you this. Switch this around. Oh dear. I popped you out of my little folder here, but let me make sure we're straight. So this is the suite collection. And again, the scrapbooking workshop kit is actually in the new catalog, but this suite is actually an online exclusive. So part of this suite, we'll start with the stamps and dies, is this photopolymer stamp set that has the little drinks and all the little accoutrement that you can add to your drinks. It's called Cheers and Sips, which is the bundle. And then as part of the bundle, you have the dies that will coordinate with the stamps to kind of cut out all of the goodies. And what's really cool is these two pieces here will actually die cut the some of the drinks from the paper as well. So let me show you the rest of this. So there's also this set of 3-inch embossing folders. So these will fit in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. They also fit in the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So that's really handy. And then also part of this is these holographic resin dots. So these are really, well, I should take them out of here because you can't really see. But they're kind of holographic. So see, you can kind of see that shine in those. So those are kind of fun and different. And then of course there's the patterned paper, and I've kind of made a mess of mine. So let me pull some of these out of the way. It does feature some of the new catalog, or the new colors, the new ink colors. So we've got these cute little polka dots. And then the other side of that is your drinks here. And then we have, we've got this flower, and then on the back side is your green stripe. This is one of my favorite. There's a scrapbooking page in the new catalog that is so cute with this pattern here. I'm totally going to recreate it. This is the other side of that one. And then you've got this flower page, and then this is the piece that on the other side is all these cute little drinks. And so these plain ones, this one and this one, will be, you can die cut those with the dies. So that's kind of a cool perk. And I'm going to show you what I did with that in a second. Then you've got this cute little like fruit page. Backside is the Dark Sea or Secret Sea. I always want to call it Dark Sea. Secret Sea. And then you've got this cute little flower pattern here, and the backside is that orange. So really fun, bright, bold paper. And in the new catalog, there's the scrapbooking. It's actually not a workshop kit. I lied. It's a pattern paper and sticker set, and then also coordinating cardstock that is in these colors, the 12 by 12 cardstock, and it has a special stamp set that coordinates. It's more designed for scrapbooking. So that's what it is. It's not a scrapbooking workshop kit. I apologize. All right. And then, so all of this is online exclusives. And then the cardstock, the exclusive stamp set, and then the pattern paper and sticker sheet is in this catalog, which again, everything launches May 6th. So that paper that I showed you with all the drinks, look what I did today. I cut out all of these fun little drinks, right? You can die cut these plain ones here. I ended up actually just sitting and watching TV and fussy cutting them, just because it's really fun to kind of, they're easy to cut out. So I kind of did that while I was working here. And then I'll show you this card. So I made this card. This again just features a couple of the drinks from that pattern paper, and then I layered onto some stitch circles. I used that embossing folder, and then I love this cute little pattern paper, and it's on the pretty in pink cardstock. And so I thought, in honor of National Scrapbooking Day tomorrow, let's go ahead and do a scrapbook page today. So this is Old Olive two-tone cardstock, so you've got two colors. I'm going to use the darker side, and then I'm going to take some of the pattern paper. I had some of that left over, so we're going to use this down the bottom. I'm going to go ahead, and I kind of started to lay this out in my head, so I'm going to go ahead and start to lay this out for you. I'm just going to tape it down as I go. Hopefully, let me just check to make sure you guys can see it. I might see if I can I zoom out a little? Yeah, there we go. Just so you can see a little more of what I'm doing. I'm going to just kind of put this towards the bottom. I'm leaving a little border around the edge. So you can see I left a border all the way around. And then I'm going to take this was just two pieces I had left over. I really don't need it to be this big because I don't want it to be that high. So I'm going to actually kind of cover. I probably could have cut this piece down a little bit to conserve, but I'm going to just leave that. So we're going to just go ahead and attach this one right on top, just kind of overlapping it just a tiny bit here, like that. Okay. And then I did take just a piece of white and I did the embossing with the flower embossing folder on both sides. You can see there's a little bit of mist here, here, and here. This part you won't even see, and like this is fine too. I could separate it out a little bit if I wanted and cut that part off, but I'm just gonna leave it. I just wanted a little bit of like dimension to part of this. I think I'm gonna cover it over this seam here is what I was gonna do. And then I did cut some yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I did cut some photo mats too. So I'm gonna tape this down. Now I was going to try and print out, I actually did try and print out some photos for this because I had some in mind for what I wanted to use. Unfortunately, I got one of those Epson picture printers, photo printers, and I didn't realize that like the first cartridge is like one of those really short like trial cartridges, so it only printed like 3 photos, and now it's out of ink. So it's not here in time for me to be able to actually print photos for this. So I'll have to show you the finished results later. But I'm thinking I'm going to put these like here. And I know like this combination is really kind of a stark, bold color combination, right? Because it's very jarring with this bright purple or dark purple. But remember, we're going to have photos on top of this, so you're just going to see a border. So that's going to tone this down a lot, because right now it's super, super in your face, and that's not typically what I would do for a scrapbook page. But the photos will tone that down, and I think that will make it more of a photo-focused page. And I'm just doing 3 photos. So there's 2 4x6 photo mats. They're 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then this one here is 4 by 4. It's a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, but you would put a 4 by 4 photo on it just to get that little border around the edge for this one. All right, so I'm just going to kind of start to attach these where I think they're going to go. You could pop them up if you want to. I am not going to for this. I might pop up the little embellishment. All right, so then we'll do that. And this is a single page. I think if you wanted to, you could easily turn this into a double page and just kind of extend it out. Maybe do, you know, 2 large photos here and then do the like 2 or 3 of the squares on the other side to kind of even that out a little bit. So I had some stitched circles left over here. So I'm going to actually attach this with dimensionals, because what that will allow me to do is I can build this all up, but then because I still have to put pictures under here, I don't want it taped down over the photo mat, because then I won't be able to get my photo in there. So what I can do is I can position it here, and I'm just not going to take the 2 backings off of these 2. I'm just going to take it off the bottom and the side so that it's not impacting this. So now I can lift this, I can put my photos on, and once my photos are in place, I just take those backings off and we're good to go. So I also cut some of these little drinks from that pattern paper. I pulled the ones that are kind of the same color as the layout, and I'm just gonna put this one in the middle, and we'll put this one kind of off to the side here. So I'm just using regular adhesive because I don't want to make it too bulky. And I could pop up this one maybe if I wanted to, but again, I don't want it to be really super bulky. So I'm just gonna use this. Since we already popped that up, I'm gonna just use this one here, kind of overlapping them so it's like they're in front of each other, right? I could put a little bit of a dimensional under here just to keep that from sagging when you put it in your book. Let me just grab a little piece here. I'm gonna just stick that right here. Okay, and then that's stuck down because that's fine, because I can still lift this, right? All right, and so then I just fussy cut. I stamped the cheers from the stamp set, and I just fussy cut it. So I'm just gonna tape this. Again, I'm not gonna pop it up. I don't want to add too much bulk to the layout. And then I'm going to just stick this here. And then I also did a little let's celebrate. So I think I'll probably do some birthday photos in here. So I thought that would be appropriate. And again, I could pop it up, but I just feel like that's going to be too much bulk. So I'm just going to use my regular adhesive here. And if I can get it up, there we go. We'll do this. Now, I thought about doing some stamping in the background up there, but I think what I might do, once I get the photos in here, I might actually do like a bigger title there, like maybe some sort of birthday, depending on which birthday it is. I have some 50th birthday party pictures. I have some 30th birthday party pictures. So I'll maybe do a title up in this section here that will kind of go along with the photo. And then here I can put a little journaling block or something too underneath, or over here. Actually, I might do it right here, like a little white strip. I don't know if I have any more white paper. I do. Like, so let's actually do that now, because I think that's what I'm going to do. 4 1/4 by like 1 1/8 inches. So let me just do that really quick. So we're gonna cut 1 1/8 inches here on my Stampin' trimmer, and then we'll do 4 1/4. And that way it just kind of lines up with that block. I tend to be pretty linear in my layouts. So now this will fit kind of right here and sort of break up that a little bit and grounds it a little bit. And I think now if I put something here, you're going to have that visual triangle of the three things, maybe something in white, and that will give you the white, the visual triangle of three white pieces, and that will help lead your focus into those middle photos there. So I'm just going to put this here. Like I said, it'll be some sort of journaling block. It also breaks up some of this so it doesn't distract from the photo as well, some of the paper there. So there you have it, a super simple little scrapbook page. Again, you could repeat this same pattern on the other side for a double page layout, or you could kind of maybe change the formatting of the photo sheets there to give yourself a little bit of a different, longer, elongated double page spread too. So there you go. And actually, the other thing I wanted to tell you, so something super exciting. So starting in mid-May, I'm going to be doing a scrapbooking focused group with two of my Stampin' Up! Friends who are also scrapbookers. We've created Scrap and Chat Global, and it's a Facebook group where for 3 weeks every month we'll be sharing scrapbooking inspiration. So we'll have some engagement posts. We'll each do a video each month walking you through a double page spread, and we'll all be using the same product. And so for the month of May, our first event, I believe, is the 15th. The first live or the first video will be posted the 15th, and we're going to be featuring some of the product from this suite. So we'll be sharing what that product is, and in order you can get into the group for free. It's just going to be order based. So if you order $75, you automatically get entry into that group, and you'll be able to see all the things we're doing, and you can order whatever you want. Like, it doesn't have to be the supplies we're using, but we'll tell you what we're all using, and that way if you want to grab it, you'll be able to recreate all the pages that we're doing with the products that you bought. So something new we're trying. We're going to try it for a few months and see how it goes, but just keep that in mind. So if you order as part of National Scrapbooking Day, I know you can't get the new products quite yet, but it will count towards that entry order for the new group. So I will go ahead and share more details on the Facebook page, on my Facebook page in the coming days, but I just wanted to give you a heads up on that now. All right, that is what I have to share with you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you again tomorrow for National Scrapbooking Day. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye for now.